And I'm finally back with another video. Today I have something super fun that I want to review for you. So if you got the new Naked Honey palette or you've been thinking about it, I wanted to do a little review and a look for you so that way you can decide if you want to get this palette or not, if it's right for you, if you think that you'd like the colors in it. When I saw this palette, I wanted to immediately get it, but I waited a few weeks until I knew that I was going to be ready to film again since I haven't been filming in a long time. But I'm ready to review it now and I'm excited to show you. I went ahead and primed my face with the Laura Mercier. This is the Foundation Hydrating Primer. And you're just gonna take a little bit of this and put this on the eyelid as well. So that way the eyeshadow just really sticks to the primer and not your skin. Everything blends out really well. I also take the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer and I put this on my eyes as well just to give a little extra something. That way when we're blending out our eyeshadow, everything has a base to blend to and it's not just blending to, again, our skin. Blend this out, and just gonna blend this out with a beauty blender or whatever little sponge that you have. This is just gonna create a really nice base for the makeup to stick to. That way we're not going in with these really pigmented eyeshadows and they don't stick on our skin and then they just look flat. So this palette comes super simple. It just comes with the box and the palette. Sometimes Urban Decay will put like a little instructions spread in there, but this one didn't come with that. And then you can see the colors right away. They're these beautiful shimmer colors. And then we also have some really nice matte that we can blend out. And I really like these over here. These really drew me in when I first saw the palette because I like these colors a lot and I feel like they go really well with brunette. So I wanted to really touch on these and we have a lot of pretty bright colors too over here. This is a really versatile palette. You can do a lot with it. Even if you were to use different makeup and create a different eye look, you could always go in with something like this and just create like a super intense pop in the inner corner or even something crazy in the middle of your eye because these are super shiny and just unique. Okay, I'm just gonna take my Morphe. This is the M441 brush and it's a little dirty, but when I wipe it off, nothing comes off of it. So I'm just gonna use this one to blend a base of my eyeshadow. And I'm gonna take the first color right over here, which is Flyby. I'm gonna take that one all over my eyelid just to create a really nice base. And I'm not gonna actually go all over my eyelid. I'm gonna go kind of more of the brow bone. So I'm just gonna take this one underneath more of my brow bone. These colors are super, super pigmented. That's something that I really like about Urban Decay, and they always stick to that. They've always had really high color intensity eyeshadows, no matter what color it is. If it's a lighter shade, if it's a matte, if it's a shimmer, it's just very, very full of color, and that is the color that you're putting on. And I love that because we can really blend these out and not get a super high intense color if we want, or we can. Oh, and I have nothing on my eyebrows currently. I just wanted to do the eye look first because eyeshadow for me really falls out onto my face and I like for my face not to have those dark shadows. So I like to do my eyeshadow first and then go in with my face makeup after. Now that we have our base color and we're ready to start in the crease, I'm gonna be taking this brush from Coastal Scents, and it's just like a smaller version of that fluffy brush that I used. You can pretty much use anything as long as it's a little medium fluff brush. I'm gonna start out very hesitantly with these colors. So the next one that I'm gonna use is the next one over, and I'm gonna take this one right here, Sweet, and I'm just gonna take that one into my crease, being very careful that I'm softly blending with my brush because I don't want to create a very harsh line just yet. I'm trying to softly blend this look in, very lightly just dust this on the outer corner, blending out, kind of figuring out what's gonna be able to work for my skin tone and create the look that I want, which is nice because this is already a little bit more you can see than this eye, but it's still a softer look, which I like. It's this color right here, right there. And I'm just gonna take that on the outer corner of my eyes to create a little bit more of a tense look. So I'm just gonna press this on and then pull in, and then I can slowly work it out. But I just want to have a nice flow to this. Really put it on the outer corner first.
Packing that color in.
And that's that concealer and the primer that we put on that's really holding this eyeshadow. And if you feel like your eyeshadows have no color, it's because you're not using a primer or concealer to really hold it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of under eye concealer on because I want to pull this look underneath my eyes a little bit. And so I'm just gonna put a little concealer. Wow, that looks so weird. A little concealer underneath my eyes. That way the makeup will stay. Okay, I just brought that concealer underneath my eyes a little bit, and I'm actually gonna be taking the smaller end of the brush that this palette comes with, and I'm gonna be going back into that drip color, taking a little teeny bit and blending that out onto the under part of my eye. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna go in with the end color here. This is Sting, and I'm gonna take this on the outer corner right there and a little bit in the inner corner just so that my eyes have a little bit more of that dramatic look to them. And I think I also might put it on my waterline too. Like a little teeny bit of this, and you're gonna see it's probably way too much anyways because these are so pigmented. And I'm gonna kind of create a wing with this just so I can work it up into the corner. So I'm gonna very, very softly and slowly bring this up. That way it gives me that like up eye effect. And this is difficult to do, so that's why I like to go really slowly. You can see kind of the difference in the eye that it makes. I took it a little bit further on that side, and I like that, so I'm gonna do the same thing on this side now. Now I'm gonna show you what I was talking about, bringing it a little bit down on the waterline. That's gonna create a deeper dramatic effect on the eye, and yes, it does get into my eye, and yes, it does kind of sting. I use eye drops after. Okay, and taking one of my smaller brushes, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did underneath in the inner corner. Just a little bit in between there and this side. Okay, now for the middle portion of the eye, we're gonna be taking the HBIC, which is this color right there, and I'm gonna swipe that in the middle portion of my lid and blend that out. And I'm gonna use my pinky finger for this just because it's a tiny area right there on the eye, and so this is what the swatch of it looks like. It's super, super pigmented, so I'm just going to kind of smush that on the middle, and you can already see that's crazy. There's so much color. These are really, really good fall colors if you want something different and pretty for fall. I feel like you can use these for the next couple of months, and then even when we're going into spring, there's a lot of different colors in here that you can use to create lighter eye looks. Okay, now that we're done with the eyeshadow, I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Rockstar, and I'm going to take this and just apply this onto the outer corner of my eyes to really give a little bit more definition there. And I think I actually might take this further up onto the eye. I'm definitely a good eyeliner finishes the look kind of girl, So we're going to then put this on this side. Try to recreate that wing on this side. And just take it on the upper waterline right there. Now for mascara, and I'm not really using false lashes right now just because I'm trying to become more acquainted with my baby short lashes. I just want to feel a little bit more love towards my real lashes. So I'm not going to be using falsies just because I want a little bit more of an everyday look. And I get too used to false lashes, and then when I have them off, I'm like, oh, who is that? And I'm using the L'Oreal Luminous, or not Luminous, Voluminous Lash Paradise. I love this one. I feel like it makes your real lashes look so thick and long. I haven't really felt the need for falsies. And now I'm just gonna finish up my face, and then you can see the finished look. I'll be right back. Ta-da! Here is the finished look. I put some foundation, bronzer, highlighter, lip gloss on, and setting powder. And this is what it looks like. Fluffed up my brows a bit and just filled in the tail end. I like simple looks like this where I feel like I can go out and my face is done, but it's not too overstated. I can't wait to try some of the other shadows, and I'm thinking that it would be super fun to even do like a one shadow, like full eye look with maybe like some liner, like liquid black liner. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that if you were trying to figure out if you wanted this palette or not, this helped you, because this is what I made with the palette. Thanks for watching.